Welcome back to Wellness Wednesdays. Today, what we're going to talk about is how to care for your mental health during this time of increased stress and restrictions. So a lot of this material actually comes from Dr. Amen. So if you want more information, put him in. He's got tons of information online and several books. So one of the first things you want to do is kill what he calls ants, which are automatic negative thoughts. And all of us have actually a lot of negative thoughts all the time. Unfortunately, from the time we're really little, we hear no more often than yes. And so then as adults, we tend to tell ourselves negative thoughts and no's because of that early programming in our childhood. So during a time like this, you have to really focus on picking positive thoughts. And that will make a huge difference, not only on your mood and your outlook, but it actually, as we had talked in the past, your thoughts actually impact what chemical cascade is going on in your body in terms of healing or fight or flight. So we want to get rid of the ants and bring in the positives. Got to be really careful about your social media and doing the 24 hours a day news. Everyone knows news is negative. Unfortunately, our society seems to be attracted to that, and so that's what rewards them, and so that's what we keep getting. But you really got to be careful during this time period not to let yourself get overwhelmed and get all these sources that are all negative and cause you to go into a panic, basically. And make sure you're getting good sources, the CDC, the WHO, Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins, someplace like that, because that's the big thing. There's a lot of experts on the internet right now and on Facebook and stuff, and a lot of them don't really have the hard facts. So make sure your sources are good if you are getting information. The third thing is you do want to talk to your kids. It's really hard for them. They don't quite get what's going on. And we tend to kind of just tell them, hey, this is the way it is. And all that does is, for a lot of children, it creates more anxiety because they don't understand. They just don't quite get it. So make sure you talk to your kids and make sure you bring it down to their level so that they do understand and understand the importance and why life is changing, because everyone's a little afraid of change. And when you're a little kid, routine is everything for you. The fourth thing is to stay active. We've talked about this before. Not only is it going to help your immune system, but it's huge for your mental health. We can't just sit. You got to stimulate your brain. That can be reading a book, learning something new, doing a craft. Stay connected. Try and watch comedy or something like that that causes you to have laughter, because laughter is great for your immune system and boosts the mood. And then get outside. We've talked about this. What we're starting to see is people are getting outside, but they're hanging out with their friends outside in groups and not keeping our social distancing. So if you're going to go outside, try and do it with social distancing and don't go hang out with 10 people on your walk. And then lastly, like we talk about all the time, nutrition. You got to eat smart, clean, healthy foods, more veggies, less sugars, and if you're not able to do that, supplementing your diet with quality stuff like vitamin D, omega-3, B vitamins, zinc, those types of things, vitamin C right now, all those things that upregulate your immune system. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next week.